Hello. Okay. Hello. Oh, very quiet. Hi. Can y'all hear me? Or am I very quiet? Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, my camera. Fix my camera. Can y'all hear me well? Okay, cool. Just making sure. I didn't know if it was too quiet or too loud. This. There you go. Okay. It's a bit quiet. Oh, no, that's probably better, right? Is this better? I think my mic was just too... Just waiting to see what you guys say. I tried to turn the music down. There. Much better. Okay, cool. Cool. So, we're just gonna be doing a little drawing of, we're gonna rework some of these Centaura characters because, let's see. Because I think... No, you can't come up here, Diglett. I got a lot of really good feedback from everybody from my video. First of all, I'm shocked at how many people watched it. Okay, fine. All right, here, come here. Okay. I'm talking, so he has to be up here. I'm shocked at how many people watched it. It's still climbing. It has an insane amount of views. It has a ton of comments, which is nuts to me. Yeah, I'm just shocked and flattered that so many people like the idea. You know, I was a little bummed when they turned it down. I was like, oh, maybe it's not as good of an idea as I thought. But a lot of people encouraged me to keep going. I got a lot of good feedback of things that I didn't even think about. For example, you know, I come from an animation background, so when I was designing the characters in like character design for animation, you want their silhouettes to be very different from each other. You want them to stand out from like a lineup, you know, so they're easily recognizable. But I think I inadvertently did that because then with toys, you know, I got a lot of feedback saying like it would be really expensive to make because every single character has their own mold and I can't really swap out anything between the characters. And I thought that was a good point. So I'm going to try to streamline a lot of their design and also rework some of like the outfits because they're too detailed and too finicky, which I think is also a very fair point that I also didn't think about. So I think that's what we're going to do today, at least work on like one of them or like pull in the other characters and see kind of how it goes. So that is what we're doing. Also, I don't know if I got I have some pizza here because I ran out of time eating. So if you hear me munch, it's because I'm doing this. But I'll mute in case people don't like the chewing sound. So, yeah, how is everybody doing? Let me know how you guys are feeling, and if there's a character you want me to start with first, maybe let me know. Do I like David Bowie? Yeah. I found your channel from your Centaura video, and I just want to say you've easily entered the top 3 favorite artists. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Really like the reindeer character, Frostine. Draw David Bowie. The cowgirl, she's my favorite. What about making it into children's books? I could. I don't know much about that path, though. The cow gal is my fave. Savannah, me and you have the same name in real life. I've watched you for ages and I love vintage. Oh, hello, other Savannah. Hello, Quilt House. Hello, hello. Okay, so, yeah, I think the first thing that we're going to want to do, at least, I'm going to try to, figure out, let's make sure that this is working. Oh, why is not reading in here for some reason? Because it is not. Okay. There we go. Better. Perfect. Okay. I think we're going to want to streamline some of their designs. I do like the chunky hooves, and I think silhouette wise, I think Minerva and Frostine are my favorite, where it's tapers from thin to thick. How would one contact you for business opportunities offers? You can email me at savannahalexandraartbiz@gmail.com. I think I also have it in my YouTube. On my bio or my about me in my YouTube thing. I love Frosty. Her name's Frostine. Very close. I love the big hooves. Adds a lot of character. Good day. Good morning. It is 7 p.m. for me. Good day, good morning. Everyone let me know, sound off where you live currently. What country you live in or state. So I think what I want to do maybe is streamline a lot of these characters. You know what I might actually do? Do this. just have my line up here that it'll be easier to work on. I'm gonna drop the opacity because I think I'm just gonna like trace the base of this right now. And just like make a base template for a character. Kind of like no details, just the body, and then see what we can change around but still keep unified for manufacturing purposes. Actually, you know what? We'll move this leg. This. And the music is just like a royalty free, so I have no idea who's playing right now. Just some royalty free music. Okay. Alright. So, it looks kind of weird, but we have like a quick base. Let's see what everyone's saying. Love your mid-century furniture vibes. Thank you. I live in the Netherlands. Oh, that's cool. Indonesia? Wow. New York, it's freezing. I grew up in Connecticut, so I remember New England life. Dallas, Texas, Arizona. I started watching more of your videos. I love your vibe. You're literally so cool. Thank you. I love your Fran Fine doll. Anyway, sorry for all the fangirling. It's fine. I really like the uniqueness of the hooves. Thank you. I live in Hell, Arizona. Hello, Houston, Texas, Mississippi, North Carolina. Making dinner while you watch. Cool, I'm eating dinner while we do this because I ran out of time. So I'm just taking little bites and then muting so no one hears my little like chewing noises because I know for some people that drives people crazy. Is the music too quiet for you guys? Like, can you hear the music? I'm also drinking some Coke, so. Oh, I'm gonna get hiccups. I love your bubbly vintage style. Thank you. I'm trying to draw vintage, but I'm struggling to find a style. My advice always for finding a style is look at artists you like, both living and dead. Look at the stuff that you really like out of everybody's style. Think about how you could incorporate that into your own style. And take little bits and pieces. And I'm not saying copy them. I'm saying just like, if you like the way that somebody draws eyelashes, you can incorporate that into yours. If you like the way that somebody draws legs, you know, you take like little bits and pieces and build out your own style. A lot of my style is influenced from vintage pinup artists and vintage cartoons from like the 50s and 60s, as well as, yeah, just like a lot of like cartoons. Fantasia was a really big inspo for me, stuff like that. And style is also ever evolving, so always experiment with your style. Keeps it fun and fresh. Okay, so we have a character. I'm way up too late to make very last minute Sims. To cosplay. Oh, cool. To cosplay to Comic-Con tomorrow and watch somebody draw helps me stay motivated. Yes! I'd love to collab with you on my main. I'm not a big YouTuber, I'm just a fan and always late to lives. Oh no, thank you! You're fine. Do you know what kind of aesthetic we're starting out with? Oh. Am I really quiet? Let me know if I'm really quiet. I have my mic like turned all the way up. I don't know if this is helpful. Yeah, I have my mic turned all the way up, so I don't know why it's not picking up. Unless maybe I switch it over to my different mic. Maybe this will work better. Oh, no, I'm not quiet? Okay. Okay. I was worried that I was still really quiet. So, let's see. I think what we want to try to do right now, I'm thinking about how I want to unify these guys across, you know, all 5 of the characters. I don't want them to all look exactly the same. I do like when toy companies have some variation, so I'm wondering if maybe we should maybe do 2 different types of leg molds and then 2 different types of torso molds. So maybe like a plus size one and then like a slender one. And then have that kind of mixed within there. That way you have a little more of like, yeah, we can have like a little bit more of a mix. I am wondering how I'm going to approach the cow because because Billy has such different legs compared to the rest. So I'm wondering if maybe we should have like, I don't know, if we should have the same type of legs across all of them, or if we should have 2 different types. I would love to design a boy doll too, eventually. I would like to add some boy dolls in there. I just tend to be biased and I like girl dolls and girl stuff. So I tend to just stick with the girls. But I would love to add boys in there eventually, and I think that they would be really fun to design. Oh, yeah, let me see if I can switch to this other one. Oh, it is on my Yeti one. Okay. Interesting. Maybe it's just turned up too high. Let me know if that's a little better. It is set to my Yeti microphone, which is supposed to sound better. I will turn down it a little bit. I think it's a shame you have to change their models because they can't make the variety. Yeah, it is a bummer, but a lot of the feedback I got was that it would just be so expensive to make so many variants, which is probably one reason why it got rejected. The cow would translate in the colors. Yeah, I think so. I love the different body shapes. I do too, but I think sometimes you have to, I get what people say when they say I have to like unify them because it just costs so much to make so many different molds, I think. Is your worry with the legs about how they move or function? No, my worry is how expensive it would be to make multiple different molds, because basically you have like different molds for each character. So that's 5 different molds, which just ends up being pricey. So I'm wondering if I can kind of like condense it down and simplify. Are there any Centauras that are Centaura characters that are males? I just designed females so far, but I would love to incorporate males in the future. Yeah, I have the mic pulled away. I don't know, I can't really tell. It's like here. So, I don't think maybe it's this one. Hold on. Maybe that's better? I don't know. Let me know if that's better. I'm trying to make sure that the audio is okay without being too insane. Maybe a brat's approach to feet could help. You know what? You're not the first person who suggested that, and I think it's kind of a good idea. I do like the idea of switching out the hooves, that you can like change out the feet, which I think would be really fun. You could do one skinny torso, one plus size torso that can mix and match. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, of maybe doing 2 types of molds. So you have like 2 different bottom ones and then 2 different top ones, like 2 different torsos, 2 different horsos. Horsos. I'm still so in love. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad that you watched this several times. That's so nice. Maybe they can be standard bodies. With the cowgirl, she could be just a cow spotted horse body. Yeah, I think so too. So I think I wonder if we could basically take Marigold's body, because she's a little chunkier, and make this kind of like a horse. And then the feet could switch out. So like it would maybe hit here, right? And then you have like this leg, right? And then you have like a part like this. So you can switch out different hooves. That way you don't have to make an entire new base. So you could do like these types of hooves, those types of hooves. You could do like I don't know what other types of hooves. I mean, you could do like special designs maybe, like if you did like blind box with hoof collections, maybe. That could be cool, right? I love the designs. I collect LPS and dolls, mainly China dolls, but I'd buy these. They're so nice and lovely looking. And they're made by you. Thank you. I like Marigold and the face super pretty. Thank you. So yeah, I think maybe we could do something like that. And then we have another option here where you have like a really chunky leg. Like this. And then you could do maybe like a quote unquote plus size torso. I don't know what my dog is doing, being a troublemaker.
I'm just sketching these out really quick, just so we can kind of get an idea of what things look like. And it would have to be a more simplified design. But we could do something like this, and then I wonder if we could kind of cap off here and switch out the legs. This music is sad and it's driving me nuts. Okay. I want like lo-fi beats, you know? There we go. Cool. Some cool vibes. Zebra hoof. I know, I really want to make a zebra girl. I feel like she'd be so cute. It kind of reminds me, I don't know if you guys have seen Fantasia, the original Fantasia from the 1940s. And there's like a blip, like a part in it where I forget his name, but he's like the Greek god of like partying, essentially. But he comes in and there's like zebra girls on his side. Obviously, it's the 40s and there's like definitely a lot of different types of undertones. Anyway, I still thought that those zebra girls were so hot. Like, they're so cute. I loved them so much. I would love to make some sort of zebra girl. I think that would be really fun. I just have to figure out what type of like clothing. Again, like I feel like there's so many different types of like horse, like centaur girls that and guys that we could kind of like create, which would be really fun. Or an okapi. Yes, okapi would be really cool. If you made the hooves interchangeable, you could definitely do a paw shape. Ooh, that would be pretty cool. It may help to create a very generalized hoof animal half. The body structure and proportions don't really vary that much between equine species. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, Dionysus. Yes, correct. If the hooves and legs are changeable, would there be spare parts packs? Yeah, probably. I think that could be an option. So I think we could do something like this, because then what we could do is, let's see, like take this off here, take this one off, and then be like, boop. And then here. So then you kind of have like the best of both worlds almost. Like you could switch these out like that. So then, yeah, you can like get two different variations. I think that would be kind of cool. Maybe? So then if we were to do something like that, I'm wondering, we're just working this out. I mean, you're seeing my actual thought process while I'm doing these. Like I'm just trying to figure it out, you know, like as we go. This is like how I would actually be thinking of this whole thing. So yeah, if I was to do like Billy, for example, she would have cow hooves. Actually, you know what? Let's move this one down so I can have a better reference. Okay. So we would have this, and then we would give her a little cow tail. That is the difference too, huh? You'd have different tails, but I guess that's okay. They could change out the tails. I think that's okay. I don't know. But yeah, we could do something like this. I think maybe. Kind of just seeing how this would work if this like still reads as a cow. I mean, it kind of does. Some people were saying also to add like the ears of the creature too, but I think that also would run into issues of multiple, another like molds issue. So that's why I was thinking just kind of like generic elf ears. Kind of something like that. I'm gonna move these legs because they look kind of... Yeah, maybe something along those lines. Oh, can you... I might have moved away from my microphone, sorry. Okay, feel better, Bowie. Yeah, the ears do make it more cow-like. I agree, but yeah, I think you do run into, like, the mold issue again, unfortunately. Another critique I got was... Another critique I got was, Nara, her outfit didn't seem like it fit her biome. Which I think is fair because she does have like a very streetwear outfit. But I also would need to simplify outfits. I think if I were to simplify outfits, let's work with... I'm just gonna work with Billy here first. So I think the hair is fine because, you know, that's just... You can have like any sort of hair. So little braids. These are just sketches because we're just trying to feel things out. I still think a cowboy hat is a good, or cowgirl hat is a good idea. It's like quintessential for a cowgirl. I think I like her little ascot still. The top, I wonder if we could just do... I wonder if the tassels would still work. You know, something similar. But I think the problem that we run into is the bottom part, because it's so fiddly. There's so many like small pieces, and I'm trying to figure out how I can like chunk them up a little bit more. I think we could still maybe do the chaps like this. You know, we have chaps on each leg. I think the problem that we run into is like this right here, this, like these things. I think they could get caught easy. I think we could still maybe do a belt. But I wonder if there's a way that like... Yeah, because I would initially what I had done is they tie at this like little thing that goes around the body in like a practical design sense. But that is a little fiddly part, and I'm wondering how I can make it thicker and attach it. I mean, I guess I could just make like really thick pieces like that kind of attach to the belt. I don't know about the back part though. I wonder if I could do, let's see. I mean, we could just do like a big thick strap that goes around the back side too and connects to the other side. I don't know if that works. What do you guys think? I left a comment on your vid about the centaur and deer ball joint doll by Penny's Box as reference as what has been done. I have seen some ball jointed doll ones. When I was talking about how no one had really done centaur dolls, I was talking more in the sense of, and I should have clarified, I was talking more in the sense of like mainstream fashion doll line. I did have some people say I hadn't heard of, I think there was like two really small brands that had come out that had done it a while back. But I think they were from like, I mean, I have one, it wasn't even really a fashion doll line. It was just like a play line called, I think it was the Seawees from like the 80s. And then there's another one that came out in the early 2000s, but it was like really, really small. I think a quintessential girly girl is missing. I think you're right. I think maybe I was trying to do a quintessential girly girl kind of with these two. More like flowers on one and then like the pink and pastels on another. Going through, I think what would help take more influence from traditional maritime or mainland Southeast Asia fashion. Ancient maritime will give you a tropical feel you want, like Indonesia. I'll look into those. Changing Nara from a horse into a Ciro. I don't know what a Ciro is, but I will look that up. I also heard about changing her into, I think it's called a Kirin, which is also a really good idea, and I was thinking of doing something like that. Attach it to a shirt like overalls. Yeah, overalls could be cute. Hold on, I'm gonna see what that looks like. We could do like, well, then the problem is, this is a thing that I ran into with like that. Oh, I guess, I don't know. I think that might look weird. Right? Because then you have this like gap here that's just kind of strange, maybe? I feel like it works on Nara, but I don't know. Also, I don't know what this music is. I'm just going through this like playlist thing. We'll do this. Oh, so much better. I'll have to look up a Ciro. I don't know what that is, actually. Let me look that up. Hold on. Ciro. Oh, cool. I've never heard of this animal before. What is this? A Japanese Ciro? Hold on. I have to show you guys this weird creature. don't know if it'll show. Um, oh yeah, there it goes. Okay. Yeah, look at this wild creature. A Zero. I had no idea this thing existed. Whoa, what a weird thing. One of the things that people were saying is a Kieran, which is a mythical creature that's like kind of like this, which I think would be really cool as well. Some sort of like Kieran, or if I wanted, I guess if I wanted to do like a real animal, then I could do the Zero. But yeah, that's cool. Um, yes, that's what I was thinking of. The shimmers. I have I have one. I have two. I did a repaint of one actually. The shimmer line, yes. Uh, but they weren't as like fashion forward as this is. Like I think they just had like one little piece, and that was it. And there was like mermaids and like fairies, I think, in that line as well. Um, forest dwelling goat antelopes. Yeah, they're weird. The unicorn, yeah. Um, a unicorn would be good. Obviously, there's so many options that we could explore with this. Um, hmm. All right. I want to try to see if I can refine this a little bit more. What am I drawing with? This is what I want. Fuzzy pencil. Because I think if we can get like a refined shape, then we can take all of the shapes and kind of put them on each character and then try to simplify each character as we go. So I'm just gonna make her, this is gonna be like the plus size or like chunkier horse torso, horso, as I've been dubbing it. Think if maybe we do this, right? So that's the first one. And then if we do kind of want to tilt her more to the side. So maybe we're going to follow kind of Nara's design here. Like this. just gonna change the leg position a little bit just to make it easier on myself. So then we have kind of like two bases here. Oops. So we have two bases. Like so. So we have like a slenderish one and then like a chunkier one as like our bottom base. Do you have your own imported Procreate brushes? Yes, I have a bunch of ones. I use primarily Jing Sketch, Jing Paint, and Jing Soft. And then Retro Supply Company, I use this one. It's Retro Supply Company Rum and Brush Pen for my inking. And then I have some other ones that I downloaded that I use every now and then. I have this gouache one that I really like. I have this one that gives me like cool textures. And this one's really cool. It's from a black artist who literally made just brushes for like all different kinds of POC hair, which I thought was really cool. This has been very helpful. So they have like tons of braids and everything. So I download, a bunch of different types of brushes. I don't often use the default ones anymore. For sketching, I like this Jing Sketch Fuzzy Pencil. Let's see. Would you ever think of designing a hippocampus centaur girl? Yeah, I was thinking of doing like a water biome, so she would have to be some sort of weird like hippocampus. You have the tail and then the hooves and then like a human torso. I'm terrified of horses. My husband is afraid of horses too. But I love the Centaura girls. Oh, thank you. You could make specific animal limited edition. Yeah, I could. Yeah, I think like a hippocampus or a kelpie would be really cool. A desert biome. Ooh, a donkey or camel. Actually, a camel would be really cool. The only problem that we run into again is the mold issue. If you have like so many different types of molds. But if they were doing like an exclusive one or a special one, I feel like that would be really cool. A donkey girl would be so cute though. I love that. I'm gonna write that one down actually because I feel like actually let me write down a few of these. Like a kelpie, so I don't forget. A donkey. A Kieran is cool. Excuse me. I'm drinking a soda. A Zero, I think is what that other thing was. Yeah, a Pegasus would be cool. I wonder how they would approach the wings. But yeah. I'm Ty and I like the accessories that you drew so much. You did it's so good. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I was trying to be respectful and I was trying my best. But I really appreciate that. Thank you. Um, maybe if their hair could look like ears. Yeah, maybe. If the braided loops closest to the head were bigger to look like ears. Um, a giraffe would be cool. So I thought of doing a giraffe, but my problem was with a giraffe. I was like, okay, obviously we have a giraffe that has like the legs. They have the bottom half, right? Of like, they're really long. Ignore this is like a really big. But then I was like, okay, do do I do I do this? Oh, for a giraffe, or do I do this? Oh, and I scrapped it because I was like, how do I approach this? I mean, I could always not do the any long part, but I feel like a giraffe, that's kind of like the point of a giraffe. So I didn't know exactly how I was going to do it. So I decided maybe not a giraffe until I kind of figure out how I would do something like that. But a zebra, we could do a zebra. I feel like doing a zebra girl would be really fun. I feel like a zebra girl would be this kind of base here. Let's explore that because I feel like we're just kind of riffing it today, you know? Just having a good old time. Riffing it. I think we would do like, I'm just gonna kind of working backwards here. Move this up so it's out of the way. And zebras have like this kind of tail, which would actually kind of work if I did the cowgirl. They could have the same type of tail. And then they have the little hoofed, I think they have hoofed, like these types of hooves. How did I draw these eyes? Like this. Now, for fashion, see, I was thinking of doing a zebra girl initially, too. My one thing was, I feel like default would be like, I feel like a default would be like a tribal thing, but I didn't want it to be, I don't know, I was a little wary of doing that because I didn't want it to be too, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I wanted to approach it respectfully and like not in a cliche way, I guess. So I was trying to figure out what type of fashion I could explore with the zebra girl. I feel like there could be something really cool. I when I did these ones, I was really just going with modern popular fashion styles right now that are big. Um, that are just normal, modern, that were kind of easy to work with, or understanding, like people could understand them easily. Um, but yeah, I feel like a zebra would be really cute. And I could do like some really cute, like protective hairstyles. Maybe like braids, or like, I don't know, there's a ton of different protective hairstyles that we could do. Um, but yeah, like a zebra. Wait, are zebras long ways, or the stripes long? Can't remember. I have to look up reference. Zebra. Zebra. Yes, okay, I was right. I was second guessing myself. They're like that, I guess. Zebra. Oh, a gazelle. Uh, I have to read these comments about the about the giraffe. Um, long torso. That's what I was struggling to imagine. What part is long? Yeah, I agree. What part of the giraffe doll would be long? Giraffe girl is cursed. Oh no, long neck is nightmare fuel. um, just make her tall. Long thin limbs, yeah. Um, don't bark, please. Uh, if we want to distinguish tropical from jungle, we could do an African Cape buffalo. Oh, that's cool. Um, yeah, stereotypical. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Um, mold issues could be avoided if we did different legs and tails that could be snapped onto a basic horse torso. So, yeah, that's what I was thinking with like what we have, which was here. And then I think I had a sketch. Where's my sketch? Here. Where maybe you have two types of molds. You have like here, this right here is like the base mold for that, and this is the base mold for that, and then you have legs that switch out like these. And then you'd have like a thicker version too that would switch out. Um, that's what I was thinking. And then you could switch out the tails as well for, mold purposes. Um, where? Oh, it's up here. What did I? Oh, this. Okay. Yeah, so, and then let's see if we do. We're just gonna like piecemeal this. I'm literally just gonna trace what I already drew here. I just want to do like a basic limbs. do some hair. The braids. Because then what we're gonna do is take that and fit it on this body. Like so. And we can do I'm going to duplicate this too because we can use that body for another character, because then we'll have the 2 plus size torsos, or we have the 2 torso designs and then 2 horso designs. So then I'm going to do that too. And we're going to merge these. Nope, merge these into one. So then we'll do the cow tail on here. Let me text my husband and tell him to come get the dogs because they are being okay. A Y2K outfit would be cool. Oh yeah, African print with the current fashion. That would be good. Yeah, I think if you're looking for culturally accurate dress, find a country in Africa where zebras are common, then see what women in said country wear to special occasions or what their fashion weeks are like. That is a good idea. That is something that I was going to look into. I just didn't get a chance to do it yet. Great horns on the Cape Buffalo. Are there any plans for a unicorn? I don't have any plans yet, but again, there's like, I can keep doing this. I can keep designing horses. It's not a problem for me. Yeah, I hear you about the little pieces. My only thing is these interior parts, like the actual stomachs, are, I feel like, are also different sizes. Like, I feel like their proportions are slightly different. That's the one thing. We could also just like not take the legs off. Well, no, then we'd have to do hoof things, but I don't know. What did I do here? The heck? Oh, okay. I know what I did. Okay. So yeah, let's try to simplify her a little bit. Because we have put in the face here. Like we had talked about maybe doing this. I don't know what he wants.
Come here, Kakar.
But he wants something from me. If you want, there's like little treats in that black bag.
No, he's fat enough.
Okay. Let's see. Let me read what else people are saying. You guys still want a long torso giraffe girl? I'm just, for those of you who don't know, I'm just muting while I finish eating my pizza. So that you guys don't hear me like munching and crunching. Okay, we have like an ascot. We have the little fringe t-shirt. And I think we could still do, at least I'm hoping we could still do a belt with a horseshoe. My music stopped again. If I can just find like a lo-fi beat. Lo-fi. There we go. Cool. Yeah, I think male ones would be fun to design too. Let's see. Then we could do maybe make these thicker. Because I like the idea of leg warmers still. I don't think that they're too fiddly. But if the leg warmers were like attached to the belt, like that's how they came, is attached to the belt. And this is as one big piece. And then you have like another piece here. I don't think that that's too fiddly. It would wrap around and connect to the other pants on the back. And then you have a hat. So then you would have 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess 5 for that. I have gloves in here, but it might be too much to do gloves. But we could. Well, they're pretty small. But yeah, we could do something like this and then give her little bows in her hair. I think that's fine. So we could do that for Billy. And then the next one we could do, because we can do like, where was that other torso? This one. Marigold we could do also. sketch out Marigold. Oh jeez. I'm sorry. Stop. Stop it. Okay. Sorry about that. My mom was calling me. Mother, I am in a live stream. What if a giraffe girl is like Miss Bellum and you can't see her head? How would you make that a doll though? A male cowboy with bull horns. Yeah, that would be really cute. Velcro leg warmers. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do you have a Discord where you could perhaps share fan art? I actually, funny enough, I have been playing around with the idea of doing a Discord. I just don't know how to moderate it. So I don't really know anything about starting a Discord. If you guys know about like running a Discord, like hit me up. I don't know like what goes into finding moderators for Discord and having somebody like run that type of thing, because to be honest, I will spread myself too thin if I'm like actively modding it. So I would need mods who are like very on it, I guess, but I don't know how to like figure that out. So if you guys have experience, and also if you want me to make a Discord, let me know, because it's something I've played around with doing. I feel like it would be cool to be able to have a small community where we could share fan art and all of that type of stuff. But yeah, let me know if that's something you guys would want, and also how to do it. I guess, because I don't know how. Oh, thank you for the 10 RON. I don't know what that one is, but thank you. I think it's from, is it Romanian? I think it's Romanian. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I'm just like holding my pizza and talking. Yeah, leg warmers are definitely not fiddly, because getting a doll's arms through those tight armholes are a nightmare as a kid. They're still a nightmare. I'm sure you could get people to mod it for you. And give my boys some crust, some pizza crust. There you go. I used to mod a server with like 500 people when I was 11. Oh no! That sounds difficult. Even a Discord without text channels that just has somewhere for you to post stuff and maybe polls and votes, I'd love to join. A low maintenance server. I'd totally be interested in Discord. People usually get their friends to be moderators and give them certain permissions. Yeah, I'm not opposed to setting up a Discord at all. It is something that I've really played around with, but I don't really have the headspace to like figure it out, I guess, right now. So I would have to I honestly would have to have somebody who like kind of knows how to do it and can like just walk me through it. Where did I put that torso? I never label any of my stuff. Okay. Because what we could do is... Okay. Again, I'm just piecemealing here. can bring him in here, I guess. Did
I
he?
tried giving him treats. I took him out. He did his business, and then he was like, I want her, not you.
Oh, so he did pee?
Yeah, and then he
Okay.
was like, you're a peasant. I don't want to associate with you. And he
Okay.
went back.
Here you go. Okay. No, I'm good. Thank you, though. Okay. Let's erase this. And put this head on. There we go. Beautiful. Just mixing and matching. And then we're gonna put it on this torso. This horso. Here. Because then we can do that. And that would be Marigold. Right? So we have like... Then she would have the big flowy tail. And then she has these like braids here. Like so. And then for her, for her outfit, I can see how this got fiddly with all of these little like straps. This one isn't bad up here. I think we can still do this, right? Like we can still do big puff sleeves. Like this. And then I think we can still do like this little corset thing. Right? So we can still do that. Now, the leg warmers on here would be... I obviously did not think this through. I was thinking of it in a... I think I was thinking of it in a character design animation sense as opposed to a toy sense, because I don't know how these actually would go on. So I would have to figure out a way to... I think we could still do a bow. We could do like a big bow here. And I think we could still... let's see. I don't know. What do you guys think on how to do... I mean, maybe we could do less flowers and maybe some big bows of leg warmer. Something like this, maybe, and then have like just maybe something like that. I don't know if I like that though. Let's see. I recently saw your Centaura video and I immediately had to subscribe. Thank you. I absolutely love your work and art style. I'm glad that the fashion doll community is still up and thriving. Thank you. A Lovecore Shetland pony would be adorable as well. I love fantasy themed stuff so much. Me too. Now, where did I put this torso? I feel like the Centaura line has a lot of potential. I agree. And that's the thing is like, there's so many modifications in like horses that we could explore. Peg holes for ears and horns. That's a good idea. We're all making OCs already. Torso, horso. I thought you said horso earlier. Yeah, we have the torso, right? The torso. And then the horso, right? That's how we differentiate. The torso is the human one, and then the horso is the bottom part. Marigold low-key reminds me of my 2008 Rapunzel Barbie. Miku Centaura. I want to watch a cartoon. Yeah, that would be really fun. If the ribbons and roses were on a mesh base. Mesh base would be cute. The corset is actually a horset. Exactly. Yeah, we could do like a mesh. If like the, if it kind of was something like this, and then you have the mesh base. I just don't know. And I guess we could do something like that. And then they just Velcro on and off. I think that could work. The flowers in the hair I think are easy. You just like pin them in. But yeah, if you did like a mesh base, and then the ribbons and the flowers were just stuck on the mesh base. Or like a tulle fabric base. And then I mean, I do like this thing, but I don't know how well it would work. I wonder if it's also too fiddly. Unless it was like attached to the horset, the corset, horset. Yeah, maybe. Then we could do, let's see, I think this one is the most fiddly out of all of them because she has so many like chains and stuff. I think I just went a little overboard. I got a little too excited designing her, I think. Whoops. So we'd have to figure out like, actually I'm wondering if I think this could be done because I've seen other characters have it, right? This like mesh. We might have to eliminate this along the side. And then these like puffy sleeves here. But we could probably still do this like crocheted sleeve number. And then yeah, there's like straps here. I wonder if we could do, I do still like the crochet collar that looks like a spider web. Like this. And I think that still works because you can just like attach that on. For the outfit, I think we would just have to do like something like that, like a black, just like a sleeved thing. And then I think these leg warmers still work. And I think the tights could technically work maybe if you paired them together, if you stitched them like these bottom parts were attached to these up here. But all of this, I think we could have this still, probably, because you can just attach that to the back with like one of these. Maybe if we did like a moon or something, right? That's hanging. I think we'd probably have to do the same thing that we did with Billy, where you make like these thicker, kind of. What do you want? Okay, come here. Okay. Yeah, like make these straps thicker. Like this. And then just leave it at that. I think we'd have to take away like this here and then the spikes on the back and everything, unfortunately. I think we could still do the horns. I think we could also still do that headpiece, because the horns could probably just snap in, like you said, with like pegs. I think that would make it less like fiddly. Let's see. Small intricate things like the ribbons would be money to produce. Yeah. That's the one thing that I'm wondering if it would just be too expensive for those small things. The flowers could be connected to the hair. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The flowers would just be like glued onto the head or something. Yeah, the chains are such a staple. I agree. Yeah, loving music. I agree. Making you should add loving music to Minerva's character, because being goth is a lot about the music. Yeah, I could definitely do that. Yeah, I think those are all good suggestions. And then I think with Frostine, I do kind of feel like Frostine's outfit is not as fiddly. I imagined that these leg warmers were all as one piece. And I think I even did it in my sketch of like how the clothing comes on and off. That like these leg warmers are kind of built like that's a Velcro piece. They're kind of built like this, right? So you have like, that's another Velcro piece. So it kind of Velcros open and closed. And like these two are pieces. Or are one piece, I should say. And then you also have the leg warmers, which I think are a whole different piece. But I could technically attach the leg warmers to this part, maybe? Which I have originally, but yeah, it could be. I could make this all one giant piece. So like The leg warmers are 1. Or the tights are 1. Tights are 1 that are connected to this part, and then the leg warmers are a whole different set. And then you have the jacket. I think gloves could be very hard. All of those like tiny fingers. What would probably happen is they'd probably just paint her hands. And then you could probably do a necklace. I don't know about the belt. For Nara, I think this piece still works because you can just sit it on the back. I think this top works. With this top, you could just make this all one piece. And then these leg warmers are one piece as well. Which work. And I think they would also kind of be like this. You have like Velcro and Velcro. And then like it kind of comes up like that, if that makes sense. Now I do think we probably would have to like remove this chain. These tights I think are harder. I don't know how I would go about doing this unless like they painted them. This I think works. You just build that into the hairstyle. Yeah, these back tights I think are harder. I don't know. I guess like you could strap them on, but it is like a small little part. And then I have all of these little like gold pieces, but I feel like those would probably get lost really easy. So I probably would have to nix them, I think. I don't know. Big furry mittens, a fluffy hand muff. That could be a good idea. I don't feel like she sells the ecosystem she represents. Yeah, more city vibe. A botanical garden in a city, the bold colors and plants. Yeah, that's the one thing that I heard from a lot of people saying, car, stop. My guy. That's the one thing I heard from a lot of people who said that they felt like her style didn't fit her biome, which I think is a fair assessment. So it would mean that either to have to change her biome, but then I don't know exactly how to change it to like a city, because like a city isn't really like a biome. Some people suggested calling them like not a biome necessarily, but like maybe like a made up fantasy term, like a veil, you know, like it's their veil that they protect. So they just protect like different areas on their land. But then I feel like a city is still kind of weird in a weird way. Like if it's about conservation and protecting our environment, then protecting a city doesn't really make sense. So I would feel like I might have to modify it somehow and make her, I don't know. I wanted like a more, the reason why I did a streetwear one is because I didn't want like a very like high femme look. I wanted something a little more like edgy, I guess, but not like goth edgy. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look into other options, I guess. Consider something else. I'm not exactly sure what I would do, though. OMG, hello. I just recently found your channel and I love your art so much. Thank you. Kingdom. Yeah, traditional tie. I was wondering what you would do to make sure the dolls would be balanced correctly, heavier backsides. I don't know. I would assume that, so because this is like a doll pitch, like I'm pitching just like a concept, I assume what would happen is I would work with manufacturing. Like that's, I feel like that's more of like a manufacturing question. That's maybe not necessarily 100% answered on my end. It's more like them tinkering around with how to make it balanced. I don't know how they would make it balanced. I don't know if you would have to have something in the butt of the horse that kind of like sits inside that like weighs it down more so it doesn't tip forward. But yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea actually. Maybe she protects urban nature like parks and gardens. That's a good idea. That does sound cool. Solar punk. Probably a bigger derriere and weighted feet. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Something like they would have to mess with some sort of like weighted option in the feet or backside, I think. But yeah, I don't know exactly how I would handle that. Again, I would assume that it would be more of like a manufacturing type thing, like prototyping. Like that would go into prototyping. What if you did a desert bio camel girl with Egyptian Arab wear? Yeah, that would be cool, although I do run into that same issue as I've been running into where you have oops, bumped it. Hold on. I think this probably turned off. Yeah, hold on one second. I just have to redo this. Okay. Okay, so I think then we run into the issue of like molds again, where like the bottom, the horse-sew mold is different. But I'm sorry, I'm kind of like burpy because of this Coke. But what I was thinking is like, you know, if you end up, if it ever took off and like they did well, then you get into like a season 2 where you can add more, and then maybe you could do different molds, you know, because you have like the money to do it, I assume. Yeah. So I don't know. I think like it would be kind of cool. I'm gonna look at, where did my zebra girl go? What are you mad about? Zebra. There you are. So we could do, let's see. Diglett. What are you? He's just so mad that he's not on camera. He's just a camera hog. He loves to be. Yeah, you like to be on camera, don't you? That's your favorite. You're just jealous when I'm talking and I'm not, you're not there with me. We could do, oops, wait. Nope, this. Okay. I wonder if we could do, let's see, modern African clothing. Let's see what we get. So I feel like we could find some really cool pieces. I agree with somebody said it earlier about doing like African print. This is really cool. Oh, this is so cool. Hold on. Like, that's really cool. Where am I? Right? the way that this is like fitted and then flares out, I think is a really cool top. We could do something like that, like, oops. And then you have and this. And oh wait, you don't see what I'm doing. Just kidding. Sorry. There you go. Then she had this like gold necklace here. So you could do something like that. And then I don't know what I would do for the bottom part of her. Shh. Oh wait, someone said something cool here. The OC potential for this line. I know, there's so many options. The urban garden, urban greenery would work well with solar punk streetwear. Protecting community spaces. That's actually kind of a cool idea. Creative juices are gushing. I know, right? There's so many options. Dog cam. It's his stream now. Pupper cam. I know. I have 3 of them. This is Diglett. He just likes to be the center of attention, right, Diggy? You just like to be on camera. Yeah. He does. Gold jewelry is a must, yeah. What are the animal restrictions when it comes to this concept? I think the animal restrictions I was thinking about were mostly like hoofed animals. So like cows, deers, horses, you know, like an okapi, like animals with hooves. I guess technically like a pig, goats. Did I say goats? Sheep. Anything with hooves. That's what I was kind of thinking. Unless we get into like like water biomes, then I was like, you could do like a kelpie, like a hippocampus, stuff like that. Yeah, gold rings around the hooves, but they'd get lost. Yeah, gold rings on the hooves be painted. What kind of zebra is she? I didn't know that there were different types of zebras. This is just like a doodle, so I haven't done any full-on research. I think I would really dive deep into some more design options. Protecting... Wait, what's the word? Ungulates? Is that how you say it? Ungulates? If that means hoofed animals, then yes. Protecting community spaces is a good idea to expand on. I wonder what it can mean since communities have their own cultures to protect too. Yeah, I think that would be something I wouldn't mind exploring. I think that would be a fun thing to explore. A pig one, that would be really cute. Maasai zebra? Sure. I didn't know that there were different kinds of zebras, actually. And I'm down for people wanting to make, like, their own OCs. That would be part of this world. This isn't, like a closed thing at all. So, just as long as you credit me. That's all. Just credit me and say that it's, like, based on my idea. A Centaura. But yeah, I'm down for if anyone wants to make like OCs, they're, you know, in this like Centaura world, feel free. I am designing still, so yeah. But feel free. I'm down for it. It's the same with like the puppets. For those of you who don't know, because I have a bunch of new subscribers and new followers and stuff. I also have another concept called the Puppets, which are dog girls. They're dog girls who are aspiring showgirls. That is not a toy pitch. It's just my own IP essentially, and I'm making comics about them. And so there are 11 dog girls. Karkar, shh. Do you want to come up here? You want to come up and say hello? Another doggy. There's 11 dog girls, based off of, you know, different dog breeds. Just look up the Pupettes. I have a website, and then I also have like an Instagram dedicated to them. So along with the Pupettes too, like I'm down for people making their own little like dog girls and guys and theys to be part of the Pupettes world. So I'm fine with that type of stuff as long as people just credit me. That's all I ask. I got inspired by your video and I was wondering if I could design packaging boxes. Go for it. I'm, you know what, honestly, I am so, as an artist, I'm so pro getting inspired by other people's work and then wanting to like do stuff within it. Because I think, oh my gosh, you're such a little hog. He's gonna keep jumping and he's gonna blow out his knees if he keeps doing it. I think that a lot of artists, I think artists like to work with each other in a weird way. Like, I think a lot of artists inherently like to, I think we're a collaborative bunch, is what I'm trying to say. I think a lot of us are a collaborative bunch. Innately, artists are. So I love when people get inspired by stuff, because I'm like, yes, get inspired. There's so much shitty stuff in the world. If this is like fun and inspiring for you and it makes you hype to do art, go for it. All I ask is A, credit me, B, don't make a profit off of it unless like we come to some sort of arrangement, you and I, like don't sell it, because I am also still a small artist, so obviously that's when things get weird. So like don't go selling them, just but just designing stuff for portfolio work or for fun, totally down for it. Let's see. I'm sorry, I'm not drawing much. I'm answering questions right now. Thinking about it, actually, I think a Discord server would seriously benefit. Yeah, I'm down for a Discord server. I just would need help with mods, and I would rely heavily on mods running that, and I would have to pop in every now and then, but I wouldn't be able to be in it all the time. Ungulates also contain tapirs, rhinos, giraffes, camels, llamas, hippos, and whales. Oh, weird, I didn't know that. I did not know whales are related to hippos. Huh. The comics right now are on my Instagram, on the Pupettes Instagram, so just instagram.com/pupettes. The Pupettes. I'll be putting them up on the website soon. Right now there's only 2 that are out, but I am working on the 3rd one. Oh my gosh, I've seen them on Pinterest. That was you. Yes, that's me. Ungulates. Okay, thank you. Is it possible to do Pegasus, or what about a hippogriff? Yeah, I think those could work. My only issue would run into the molds for the horsos. Maasai is an ethnicity in Kenya. Oh, interesting. Love your centaur artworks. Thank you, Brianna. What if I gave the zebra girl an afro? I totally could. The Pupettes are a gender. Braids in a ponytail? Oh, yeah, like, where'd my pen go? Something, you know, we could do, like, lots of braids. These are braids. Although I will say that, here, let's bump this up. Minerva has braids. These are supposed to be braids. I just simplified them for the drawing, so she has a bunch of braids. But we could do that, or we could do an afro. I think an afro could be cool too. Let's see. Actually, we can use my brush. Oops. Don't I have one that's... Oh, I guess I don't have like a full one. This is just line art. I think? Yeah, it's just line art. But we could do like... I don't know, something like that. Although, have you seen that girl? There's a girl who styles her afro into shapes, which I think is really cool. I again volunteer to help set up a server if you need any help. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram. Yeah, base a zebra girl off of Kenyan fashion. I'll definitely have to look that up. Whale centaur, except the only available in foot tall jumbo size. My music stopped again. For some reason. Oh no, it's going. It's just really quiet. Okay, weird. Huh. I don't know what happened to my music. Is it mine? Oh, my headphones were just turned down. That's why. A big plushie. It could be an episode about acceptance and differences. Yes, that would be cool. Yeah, afros would be really cool. A star afro. Yeah, the styled afros. I know she's done like the star shape. Wait, hold on. We could do that. Like get a different brush. Stop jumping up and down. You're gonna blow out your knees. I need like a good... I need to get a filled in brush. Do this one maybe. I think. She had like... It was like that. Right? That girl. Which I think would be really cool. They're shaped. If we do a star afro, then we should incorporate some sort of stars in the rest of her outfit. We could do like stars on the side here, maybe? Or like a star... I don't know. We could do a star here. I would have to figure out some sort of bottom for her, though. Whales are weird. Yeah, feel free. You can sketch the whale girl. Go ahead. You can sketch it and then send it to me. Oh, a side bag. That would be cute. Hold on. Let's try. That would be cute, huh? A little side bag. I would need to figure out, let's see. if we could do what type of bottom? Let's see, Kenyan, modern Kenyan. Maybe some like skirt. Like a tied skirt, maybe? Where it's like. Well, we already have the peplum. We could just do like a peplum kind of top that comes down. And then we would have to figure out something like her leg warmers, I think, is what I'm running into, is like what I could do for leg warmers. Could do like what is this like? Okay, wait. There's like these sleeves that I wonder if we could do kind of like the something like this, maybe, you know? Where it's like a tiered fabric. Does that make sense? Whale girl, whale girl. Star tail. A sheep with bubble braids. Yeah, I think a sheep would be really cute. Yeah, the ruffles. I think the ruffles are kind of cute, actually. And then she has a little bag, and then she has like this thing. Because you could even do like mimic the ruffles up here too. And then it would have like like a specific bright like Kenyan type pattern. I think we could do gold necklace. We could even maybe do like a gold piece on her on here, and then maybe some like gold embellishments in the afro. I don't know exactly what. I'd have to look this up. If and correct me if I'm wrong, please. If there are any people of color in the chat who know afros, if you can put things in them, embellishments of some sort, let me know. Because I'm trying to figure out if we could add some gold pieces in there. Embellishments. I'm just getting like AI garbage on Google. I guess you could do like a side clip or something. How would a family work in this line? I have no idea. You know what? People have asked me that about the puppets too. I try not to think about it because I don't know. I've had people ask like if you had two dog characters, like a poodle girl and like a Doberman guy, would the babies be a mixed breed, or would they take off after like a mother and a like how would it work? And I'm like, I don't know. I haven't thought too much. I haven't thought too far into that. I only know. I don't know. I haven't thought about breeding aspects. Diglett, stop. You're gonna throw out your knees. What's her theme? I was thinking like the African savannas, but yeah, we could do that. I lost my thing again. Sorry, hold on. There we go. Alright. We could do like African savannas. I was going off of like modern Kenyan fashion for her. I think you can. I don't know. I personally don't really embellish my hair like that, but this is also fantasy, so go for it. That's fair. How about a flower? 2 braids or twists in the front to add accessories onto. Oh, that would be cute. So like, hold on, I'm gonna do like we could do like, or wait, how, are you talking across the head or are you talking like down in the front here? Because I think either one could work, and then we could put like little gems like this, or like gold pieces. Oops. Oops. Maybe something like that? I don't know, I'd have to find a reference. Could try swapping the afro for long braids with star-shaped puffs at the ends. Oh, that would be really cute. Maybe give the sheep an afro instead. Bantu knots, those would be really cute too. Have her friend be a manticore. Afro hair jewelry. They could have a sleep mask and PJs. Yeah, that would be really cute, like a sleepy counting sheep in the cornrows and braids. Oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, so she could have also like, let's see. Yeah, wait. And then we put like little charms and stuff in the cornrows. And I think those are easy. You could just like glue them into the hair, I think. And then you have them in the back. I think that could be cute. With an afro, I would do 2 long dreads. And the decorations there. Removable bantu knots that you can swap them with star-shaped puffs. That would be cute too. We could do, let's see. Let's just steal her head. So we can do a bunch of options here. Okay. So we could do... So, I think somebody said, like, almost like you have like two big ones down here, and then you have the star puffs at the end. Could do that. Oops. Could also do Bantu knots, I think somebody suggested. Let me just look it up. Just so I know that I'm doing it right. Bantu knots. It's so cute. Just gonna copy this so we can do more of these. It's hard to draw it with this brush. But, yeah, like Bantu knots. Like little... And then we can put little gems. Yeah, that cornrow and star combo. A mohawk. a frohawk. That's cute. Let me look up frohawk. Oh wait, someone's doing it. Someone has it right here, which is kind of cool. It's like it comes down like this. And then referencing a really cool photo. Kind of like that. That's actually pretty cool, huh? Let's do... That one does kind of give zebra vibes, right? Yeah, I agree. I think that would be a really cool one to have like a frohawk with like the cornrows on the side. But then this makes me almost want to go like punk almost. But I kind of wanted to make like a more dainty girl, like another, because we already like make like a dainty black girl, I think, or like a maybe feminine, more feminine one. I don't know. Star hair buns. Yeah, we could do a lot of options here. Um, and some baby hairs. Maybe something like that. We have a lot of options here. Yeah, frohawks are really cool. We could do like fashion style. We could also maybe do I'm looking at some reference images for something that would be cool, that we could incorporate. Obviously, I'd have to do more research into this, but we're just kind of doing like a quick glance right now. Let's look at top Kenyan. Come here. Fashion designers. I feel like we could find some cool stuff here. Kenyan fashion designers. Actually, let's just stick this over here so we can kind of see what I'm doing. We can probably find let's see what we got. This is cool. That's really cool. And I feel like that would be a really cool thing to add. I want to see them though. I want to see the designs. Give me the designs. Oh, that's so pretty. Just seeing what these are cool. I kind of like these little like mini skirts. I saw these too. I feel like those mini skirts are really cute. Or like sorry, mini dresses, like this mini dress pattern. Um, like I feel like those are really cute. Zamrock subculture? I have not heard of that. Hold on. Zamrock. Oh, this is cool. Zamrock fashion. Oh, this is like very 70s. It looks like. That is really cool. I could look into Afrofuturism too. Afrofuturism. I feel like I'll get some cool stuff. Those are cool vibes. I know, me too. I love going into rabbit holes of certain cultures and styles. I agree. I think there's so many subcultures that are so cool that I feel like they're so fun to like just dive into. I could literally spend hours just like looking at different images of fashion from different people because oh my gosh, there's so many cool things, you know? These are cool. I'm sure there are questions that were asked at the start, but will there be boy characters too? Yeah. I would love to design some boy characters. I'm not opposed to it at all. I just made girl characters. And then yeah, I'm down for people just having fun and creating their own. Just tag me and credit me by saying that it was from my Centaura idea. Yeah, there's so many cool things. This is something that I would have to dive deeper on. Oh, I love this. This is really cool. Wow, these are so cool. Hold on. Let's see if I can find like a better... Oh, wait, this is AI. Damn it. Bamboozled. Bamboozled by AI. Curses. Oh, that makes me so mad. Dang it. Whatever, we can just steal AI. Oops. Yeah, boys could be cute. I like some people were saying, we can explore some boy characters. Hold on. If I were to design a boy character, let's see. We could do, oh wait, sorry, hold on. I think somebody said, oh, what did you guys say? Like a bull with bull horns? I think we'd want to do, let's see. I think boys would have a different base. Well, they'd have to have a different base. kind of want to make him like bulky because he's a bull. And we'll probably give him bigger hands, bigger shoulders. Let's see. And I think the Horso would be less rounded and curvy. I feel like it would be a little more square. I feel like when, at least for me, when I'm drawing male characters versus female characters are very like soft and round, and men are a little more angular. Let's see. Trying to figure out how I'd approach the face, because I haven't done any guy faces in this specific style. Yeah, I agree. I just saw somebody say that the boys always look half-assed from a lot of doll lines, like they don't look as good. I agree with you. I also feel that way. A rhino boy. Do centaurs have human ears? I gave them like elf ears, kind of like chubby elf ears. A black rhino boy. A Highlander cow. Oh, a Highlander cow would be really cute. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like a Highlander cow could be cute because he could have like the hair that kind of falls in front of his face, you know? Let's see. This is gonna take some tinkering because I have to figure out exactly how I want to draw to make it match the girls' faces, but it can't look too feminine. A little bit of a wider mouth. I think he could have more of a nose bridge. And then he should have the same shape, but maybe not as big. Kind of like this, maybe. Give him big eyebrows. Although you probably won't see it from under the hair. And then instead of like big circular cheeks, we'd probably do more like this and a sharper jaw, square jaw. I'm just kind of drawing, trying to figure it out as I work. Obviously, like, this would be kind of a generic boy, maybe. And then they would have their little, like, elf ear, kind of like that. I need to make sure that it would fit with the lines still. I don't know. Obviously, I'd have to keep tinkering on it. But we're just testing some stuff out. I feel like, let's see. The legs would not be as curvy either. I think they would maybe be straighter. I'm not crazy about it. I'd have to work it more. This one would have to, I'd have to take some more time, but we could do like the kind of like Highland hair. Almost like falling over his eyes. And then we could do like, I think they're horns. Go out like that. Something like that. I'm gonna need to make his neck a little. I'm not crazy about his legs. Let's see. Let's see what else we could do. I actually kind of want to make him like. Still want the big hooves. We just make them really big. Something like that, maybe. Like so, possibly. I don't know what he would wear though. Let's see what people are saying. Oh, I would love to do flocking. I love flocking. I would want to do flocking on all of them. Oh, a moose man. Hold on. Let me write that down on my list that we have over here. Moose. We have rhino. Those were other two suggestions. A goat boy. Although, Minerva's a goat. Frostian's boyfriend. Some feminine boy designs. Yes, that would be really cute. A trans deer boy. That would be cute. Black belly sheep. A tusked deer boy. Barkamedes? I don't know what that is. Some roses. That would be cute. You could do like... Oh, we could do like, one of those, like, he has like one of those sashes with a bunch of roses on it, maybe? Something like that. Although I would have to look up male fashion. I honestly don't know of a ton of, I don't follow a ton of male fashion. Also, male fashion tends to be less, in my experience, less explored than female fashion. I mean, female fashion, you have so many different styles, and men's fashion isn't as explored as that. I feel like Japanese street fashion, Japanese men's wear street fashion, I feel like is very pushing the envelope with a lot of styles. But again, I don't know. My knowledge in menswear is not as high as my knowledge in women's wear. So if you think that there's a masculine fashion style that I should know about, let me know, because I'll definitely look it up. Oh, a mammoth would be cool. A Spanish bull. Oh yeah, English Scottish attire, suspenders, sweater vest, something to subvert the typical bull imagery. Yeah, mainstream male fashion is kind of boring, unfortunately. That's the problem. I mean, I think just now in the last maybe 10 years, I feel like male fashion is being explored a little more. I think men are more open. Men and like masculine presenting people are more open to like exploring more options clothing wise instead of just like the same old. But even in like vintage fashion, because that's where I have like a ton of knowledge in, is vintage fashion from like the 20s to like the 80s. But like menswear really did not change much from like the 20s all the way up until honestly like the 60s. Oh, I think my battery died on my camera. The 60s is when they started really experimenting. I mean, menswear from like 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, you had like casual menswear and then like suits and stuff. And the casual menswear like shifted a little bit, but like it did not shift as much as women's wear did. But then in the 60s, you got kind of into like hippie stuff, and that's when it started shifting. And then the 70s, they went crazy with crochet, which, hey man, go for it. And then the 80s, you had a lot more like sub styles that started branching out. And you had like punk and goth and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't think that menswear really has had as much exploration that women's wear has. Yeah, disco fashion's cool. That was the 70s. The 70s was a wild time for menswear. I think that's when they really started trying to figure out stuff. But yeah, menswear really hasn't been explored as much as women's wear. Yeah, they don't get a lot of, menswear doesn't get a lot of love. I don't know if it's just because historically maybe men weren't as into fashion as women were. I don't know. Yeah, queer fashion started seeping into menswear in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, I think that probably had some influence for sure. Oh shoot, I just spilled brushes literally everywhere. Hold on one second. Oopsies. I spilled brushes everywhere. Okay. Oh gosh, I spilled them again. Okay. Alright. Sorry, I spilled brushes. But yeah, so, I don't know, that's what... It is what it is. I'm always bored at galas and red carpets because the women go all out and the men wear suits. Yeah, I know, right? Add some parts from women's fusion and add to the male's outfits. Yeah. The suits throughout the past few centuries haven't changed enough in silhouette. Yeah, it's true. I do feel like they're being explored more now, which is cool. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna probably wind this down because we've been going for like almost 3 hours. And I think my dogs have to go for their nighttime WALK. So yeah, but we have some cool stuff, some fun exploration. I did a lot of talking, not as much drawing, but it is what it is. It's a live stream. What can I say? So I think that's what I'm probably gonna do. But yeah, so we had some cute stuff. We have this guy, little Highland cow man, and we had maybe making Marigold like more chubby to match Billy. You know, like fixing some of their outfits. We had these cute girls here. Scoot him over. Oh, where did his... You dick. Oh, why is that over there? Oh, I put it on the wrong layer. Yeah, some cute zebra exploration. I think the zebra girl, I think this one's my favorite out of all of them. I think it just gives zebra. How would you incorporate the fluff of animals like sheep into the designs? I think it would have... I don't know. That's a good question. There's the one option where you would cover it in like fur of some sort. I don't know how difficult that would be in the grand scheme of things. The other option would be mold a sheep body, but then again, you run into the issue of different molds again. Yeah. It is 3:46 in the morning. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you should go to sleep. Anyway, yeah, so I think I'm going to end this live stream here. And yeah, we did a lot of fun explorations and stuff. Chatted about the concept. Again, some summaries. If you guys want to draw OC characters in this, you can. I just ask that you tag me and credit me, and that also you don't sell anything. Like you can just use it for like your own personal use, especially if I'm going to be trying to pitch this again. I can't really have anything like on the market to be sold, so please refrain from doing that. But feel free to draw things and then tag me. And then if you guys want a Discord channel, I'm down for it. I've wanted to make one. I just don't know much about setting one up, and I would need mods. So if that's something you're interested in helping me set up, just DM me on Instagram and we can chat. And if you are down with being a Discord mod, also DM me and we can chat. And yeah, I'm gonna keep working on these. I'll probably have some more designs later down in the road. I think I might plan on repitching this or figuring out something. I want to do something with it, so we'll see. But yeah. You can just DM me the whale girl. You can just DM me the photo on Instagram. Just as Savannah Alexandra Art. I don't know when I'll go live again. Normally I I like to do them like towards the end of the month. If you guys want me to do another live stream, maybe I'll do one like in December before Christmas. If that's something y'all want. But that's about it for this. Yeah, I hope you guys had a fun stream. Yeah. Okay. That's about it for now. I'm gonna end the stream here. Hope everyone goes to sleep soon if you have to stay up, or if you have to wake up soon. I don't know what anyone's time zones are. Thanks for joining me on this stream.